Hi kids, I've got a question for you. What does it take to revive a 34-year-old camper van and put him back on the road after almost half a decade of sitting still? Pain. Just an ungodly amount of pain. Painful knees, painful knuckles, a painful amount of setbacks.
I have a talent for causing things pain.
And lots of violence. We're resorting to violence.
You can drive a steam train if you just lay down your tracks.
Will I finally get to drive Ulendo after almost 2 years of work? Or is he just too stubborn to give in? I don't know, let's just freaking go. So to start off, let me show you just how bad everything really is. All 49 pages of it. Near-side rear stoplights inoperative, near-side rear indicator/hazard lights inoperative, engine underside leakage from crankshaft area of the engine dripping onto the floor. Excess movement in steering rack. Front CV boots leaking grease. Leak from the offside front drive shaft. Ooh, front and rear wheel hub/bearings seized. That's not fucking good. Handbrake moved but wheels partially seized from potential caliper issues. Coolant level on minimum. Leakage from the cam cover and oil filter. Shit. No heaters. Radio inoperative. Both front seatbelts not retracting. Shit. Offside front door not closing correctly. Front suspension tie bars, anti-roll bar bushes split. Shit. Fuel tank and fixings loose. So, there's a bit to tackle here. But wait, there's more! Gas pipes not properly connected, rendering the fridge and hob useless. The leisure battery is an electrical fire waiting to happen. Driver's side window winder is like stirring tar, and more and more and more. Perhaps not surprisingly, no garage in my area wanted to take on this much work, and it really needed to be done in one go. Leaving me to wonder, what god among men would be so dedicated to helping others that he would say yes to this? Who has the knowledge, the time, and not only that, but the patience to do this work and do it right? So Mark,
Yes.
I know you're a family friend.
Yeah?
I know you do a lot for us already.
Yes.
But I was just wondering...
I'll do it all.
You're what? We started on March the 13th. Wait, I ordered the wrong parts. We started on March the 22nd. Mark swooped in, took Ulendo's back wheels off, and we set to work on the rear brakes. Amazed and slightly shocked to find that they were all still original. So that's all original, including the cylinder?
Yep, it's all original.
Wow. Welcome to my catalogue of spare parts. There you go. Courtesy of Paul. I love the sound of rust clattering onto the floor. Now there's two primary braking systems used on vehicles. One is disc brakes, where a set of pads squeeze the disc or rotor to slow the vehicle down, and the other are drum brakes, where instead of pads squeezing inwards, a set of shoes or pads are pushed outwards against their rotating housing, called a brake drum. Ulendo has both. Drums on the rear, discs on the front, just to make things more fun. Why? Because, as Mark and I would soon deduce, Ulendo is a Renault.
I think the problem is that it's French. It's a surrender monkey.
As Mark took apart the vintage brakes, we quickly realised we needed to reuse the myriad of springs holding the system together. Getting them off was pretty easy. Stretching them to get them back on, not so much. But thankfully, a set of brown zip ties, because what else would they be, came in handy, and we used them to guide the springs into place, only hitting our knuckles every time they snapped, which was quite often.
Right. Good. Yeah, you're almost there. Just gotta push it a bit further. Ah! You okay? Yeah. Fucking
You can't hold your brake system together entirely with cable ties.
I can't know it was held together like that before, I swear to God.
A few hours later, and with all new shoes, wheel cylinders, hub nuts and grease put in, rear brakes Done. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, great start. I bet the front brakes will be just as easy. Did I mention it's French? So, time for the front brakes. All the components were corroded as hell and were seized in place on both sides.
Wedged. It's corroded. That's sticking as well.
Yeah. Wait, so this one's this one's stuck as much as the other one. So, Mark had to resort to violence. Oh my god, I thought that was it.
Crusty. Brake pad, anybody?
Oh my god! I don't know about you, but that looks worse. That looks worse than the first one.
It is.
I mean, the first.
In fact, it's coming off in bits. Oh my god.
Oh, Ulendo, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. It's not like it's my fault, but I'm just sorry that the previous owners were so neglectful. I mean, look at this. That's insane. 2001, they were replaced.
Still knocking on a bit, aren't they?
Great, yeah, I was gonna say, still, that's 20 years ago. Over 20. Feel old yet? We're working out the cancer.
Oh, someone's moved.
Yep. Just popped up about a few centimetres.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ooh, it wiggles.
That's loose.
Yay!
Shock it free. The other axle stand.
You want another drink?
I'd say over a cup of tea.
Yeah, if you want one. Okay, so the front brakes are well and truly fucked. But at least, the brake hoses should still be somewhat salvageable. Right? No! The left-hand side hoses were a bit of a hassle, but not too difficult. But the right side, they put up a fight for an hour. The hose was secured in place by a bracket, which was holding it tight. It should be as simple as just twisting the two ends apart. But, unfortunately, nothing is easy with Ulendo. So, what do? Violence! How long have we been going at this now? Or you? Too long, yeah.
It's coming. Get on, mate! Yes!
With the front brakes binned and the sun about to set, Mark took home the rusty old hubs and wire brushed them clean, refurbishing them and then repainting them silver to give the aged parts a much-needed makeover before putting on the new components. Now, did I ask Mark to do this? No. Did he need to do this? Not really, no. Did he do it just because he's that cool of a guy? Yes, absolutely yes. A few days later, Mark came back to install the sparkling new hubs and connect up the brand new brakes. You know what though? At the meetup, because there's a big Renault traffic meetup at the Beaulieu Museum, Motor Museum.
What, Bewley?
Bewley, that's it. I don't know how to say it. Oi, I once hit a bloke for speaking French, as Gene Hunt would say. Yeah, so there's a big Renault traffic meetup at the end of August, start of September, the Simply French one. And I'm just going to be there with a jack, taking off a wheel to show them all this lovely hub. Because otherwise they won't see it.
Some of it will come off, but it's used.
Bewley, that's how you say it, yeah?
Bewley.
Gotcha. Thank you. That would have been a disaster if I'd turned up to the place and started calling it Bewlieu.
Sound like a tourist.
Oh God, heaven forbid. Brembo, the choice of champions.
Not Brembo. Oh, yeah, son. That's good.
How's it pronounced? Brembo or something?
Brembo. Bremboe.
Bremboe. Considering my pronunciation of Bewley. Bremboe. God, look at that though. I feel like just because it looks new, it feels like it's got the power of a racing car. It just looks so well built and so good. Wow. Who would have thought these tiny plates would also give you so much trouble?
Just get them in the right place. Can we get the last bolt in? Look at that, straight in.
Oh, come on, Ulendo. Well done.
Do these up by hand.
Sorry?
Do these up by hand.
Yeah. That's shocking.
Shocking. Like, unintentional.
That was unintentional.
Nice to have it sat back on its wheels.
Yeah. I certainly feel a lot better when I sleep in him and my blood doesn't rush to the left back side of my head. You wake up in the morning and it's all in one foot, you know? You've just got a massive swollen foot from all the blood rushing down one side.
He wakes up all lightheaded.
New CV boot, refurbished, repainted hub, brand new cylinders, and new brake calipers as well. Have I missed anything out?
Not yet.
Not yet. We were pretty achy by the end of the brake ordeal, so we just celebrated by chugging mugs of tea. A few days passed, and then it was time to tackle the electrics. Now, Mark had a lot of work to do here. The original Leisure battery was just a normal car battery, very badly rigged up with bare metal wiring under the passenger seat. The battery itself was God knows how old and looked like it hadn't held a charge in years. Mark quickly got the passenger seat off, then took the whole crappy former system apart before we somehow forced a newer, bigger, proper Leisure battery into the same space. How the hell we managed to fit it under there is still a mystery to me. Mark wanted to check the original wiring diagram just to ensure nothing would go wrong. So I ran upstairs and grabbed my 70s briefcase of shit.
Of course it is.
All the paperwork and brochures
Why
and...
am I not so
There it is.
Auxiliary battery and charger option.
With Mark busy wiring everything up to the car battery, I got to work on installing the priority of any 1970s driver, a CB radio. Are we all good? Nice. There we go. Just bear with me. Yeah. Good. It's quite an experience starting an old vehicle. Yep. Don't want to flood him. Oh! Well done, Mark. And there he is.
That's sweet.
Huh?
Sweet.
Sweet, you say? God, I gotta get that on camera. He seems like he's finding it, almost. The idle seems to kind of...
Tiny bit too low.
Yeah.
That speed up as it warms up.
Okay. So what do? We run him for a bit and then do the oils?
Get some heat into it.
Nice. Here's the proof of concept.
Yep, charge it.
Yes. Well, you knew that was going to be the answer anyway, didn't you, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
You know how bloody good you are. Oh, cleaned all the carpets with Maguire's carpet cleaner yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, Maguire's just know how to get my addictions going, you know?
Something else is addicted to.
Yeah. Oh, it's the smell of the glass cleaner. I could snort that shit, yes.
Got heat.
Oh, have we? Good. Yeah, I think they changed the fuses. The fuse box is down here underneath this creaky thing.
Yeah, got heat.
Nice. Not very much of it, but
Yeah.
hang on, if you open it. There you go.
Yeah.
It's actually on cold right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on cold. If you push the middle one all the way down, I don't know if that's normal, it's supposed to be so.
Yeah, just cable operated or something.
Unfortunately, our well-deserved optimism was not to last, because on Mark's next visit in a few days' time, the parts we were trying to replace were going to put up a fight.
I wish that pigeon shut.
I'll go whack him if you like.
Okay. Next question.
No, come on, Mark, don't... Oh god, the gleeful hee-hee.
One. That's going to be the pain in the ass.
You said you might...
That tube's probably rusted to the bolt.
You said you might just saw through it, though.
I might have to resort to violence.
Oh, I like it when you say that. We're resorting to violence.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Just call Peter Gabriel, we need him.
Oh.
Sledgehammer.
You can drive a steam train if you just lay down your tracks. Aeroplane flying.
We have movement.
We budged, yeah. Yes, Mark! Well done. Look at it. Look at how, like, bent and sealed it is. Shit.
Bit of a mess up.
Yeah. Oh. Good lord. Ooh, the sound. Brilliant. New one.
This piece.
I love the red. I don't know why, I just like it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Cherry red. Bushings Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. For context, we tried a hammer. I tried hammering the hell out of it. That didn't work. We tried fire. That didn't work. Loosener, whatever, that didn't work. Multiple wrenches and different methods of trying to loosen it, and it just snapped in half. So now we're resorting to desperation.
Violence.
Violence, yeah.
Turn it around a bit.
For the sake of brevity, I'm going to speed things up here. We did eventually manage to get the other bushings off and replace them with a whole new set. Pretty soon we found ourselves at the tail end of the project. Electrics were sorted, mechanics were sorted, Blakes were bred, and all fluids had been changed.
Gearbox oil. You'll be smelling that for days. You sick fuck. Who designed this thing?
The French.
They were bloody shooting.
No, what the hell? What's bad now?
Well, they put the sump plug
Yeah.
directly over the top of this.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I should
So when
have
it
told you
comes
that.
out, it's going to go bloody everywhere.
I know. I should have warned you of that actually, because it only happens on some of the traffic models. I think some of them are clear it, and some of them don't.
This one won't.
Yeah. Sorry.
You arse. You absolute arse.
Ulendo was the best he'd ever been mechanically for a very long time. All that was left to do was give him 4 new shoes and bring the things that make him a mobile home to life.
Today is Monday. Oh yeah. It's the last day, everyone. The very last day of repairs to Ulendo. It's Monday the 15th of April, I think, yeah. Yesterday I put in these new lines. What do you think? Pretty groovy, don't you think? I put in these new lines to just go with a nice CB radio look. It looks so cool, look at that! Yeah! These are vintage stripes for the side of an old car, like a Ford Cortina or something, but I've just decided to put them on Ulendo's dashboard. They look really cool. They look really, really cool. We're getting the tyres replaced today. A tyre guy is coming in the next an hour or so. And then Mark is coming around to finish off work on the gas system so that Ulendo's fridge and cooker can finally, after ages, after 2 years of ownership, I can actually cook in Ulendo. Holy shit. It's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait for that. That's going to be the best part, really, because that really does put the last touches on both home and mechanics. Feels good. Feels really, really good. Oh, he's fiery. I think I'll get a nice long one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Clean as hell. Yeah, and it works. And the frickin' fridge as well. There's not a light in there, I don't think. But,
It's going.
it's going. Yeah! Well done, Mark! Wow, look at that. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, it's not bad, it works. I'm surprised it works so cleanly as well. Wow. Well done, Mark. Is that technically mission accomplished then?
Pretty much.
Well done, camper van fixed. A few hours ago, we just got done putting Ulendo's tyres on. The process was really interesting and informative because the guy who turned up to do it, a guy named Ash, was so excited that he was putting new tyres on something of such eccentricity, if you like, something so different from everything else out on the road. And Mark stuck around and watched as Ulendo's tyres were put on. We just kind of just had a laugh and felt a great sense of relief that we were done with this massive part of the job, because it's it, you know, there's no more. Southwest Custom did 50% of the restoration, and Mark effectively single-handedly has done the other 50%. Before he left yesterday, Mark gave me kind of a parting gift, as it were. This is an original early 1900s wrench that came with the Ford Model T and others. He said that his granddad and such used to have a bunch of these and gave them to him, and now he's passed on one to me. And I've learned so much in the process of doing this whole thing just by watching him and listening to him. And it really feels like this is kind of a graduation almost. This is kind of something that should be framed, or it's my certificate of, okay, you were a novice, now you're a little bit better than a novice. You're not an expert, you still don't know shit, but you know something, and here you go. Him just giving it to me with all this history and such weight to this part, it really means a lot. It means a lot. There's so much of this video that I haven't filmed. He didn't have to do all these extra bits, and it just makes me feel so humble and lucky to know Mark. It's been 2 years, you know? It's been 2 years of a lot of work. Sorry. And we've done it. We've actually done it. I'm so lucky to know Mark. I'm so lucky to have the parents that I have, the friends that I know, and the boyfriend that I have. I'm so lucky. Through this whole thing, no one has ever faltered or said it's a bad idea or tried to put me off it. They've just been like, everyone has been so supportive, and Mark just kind of epitomizes all of that. I just kind of messaged him and said, would you mind taking a look at the van very humbly, because I do not want to be that guy, because he's friends with my dad, right? Like initially, I don't want to be that guy who messages just for expertise, you know? I'd actually like to know the person and be friendly with the person. And this process, this whole fixing of Ulendo has allowed that. It's allowed Mark and me to get closer and, dare I say, build a friendship off it and have a laugh, talking about him wanting to get a black taxi cab, you know, as a car to drive around, and how he loves classic cars and how he really feels a great duty. He doesn't only feel a need to, but he feels a great duty to be able to keep these vintage vehicles on the road. And like, when no one else in my area, when no other garages would come near Ulendo by the sound of a 1990 Renault, Mark not only stepped in, but he jumped in. And I think it's worth just saying, I'm really lucky, and I'm really thankful. If this is what I'm like just on my own in front of a camera, I can't imagine what the can't imagine what the goodbye party's gonna be like. Like, Ulendo's ready for a test drive. Amazing. See you in the next one.